lady qualifier, Liz Baude. Liz, we were talking yesterday, and you had quite a bit of success in your collegiate career, and obviously not doing too bad here recently. Have you ever considered going pro?
Well, Dave, I had an opportunity to bowl in the U.S. Open last year, and I feel like I got a lot of good experience and got a lot of contact with the pros, and I'd love to turn pro. I just feel like I need a little more experience with the game and a little more money.
Well, a little more money, that's exactly what we have for you right here. A check for $200 from the BPA. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dave.
Back to you, Fred.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Is this girl ever going to stop winning? 3 in a row now for Liz Baude. And in our next game, Bill Heflin, the top qualifier, will meet Jim Sparks. And let's take a look at Bill. He qualified with an 8.02.
Bill Heflin creates a lot of power. Perhaps not as much as John Gant, but he's very slow, methodical, and he will generate some pins thrown over to the right-hand side of the lane today, I guarantee you. Super individual, too, Fred. There you go. Some of that pin action I was telling you about.
You called it. A strike on the left lane for the left-hander. Now, Jim Sparks.
Liz Baude, 3 weeks in a row. However, this week, as of this, today anyway, Carolyn Hoffman is the leader in the clubhouse for the women with 6.02. 28 women were out yesterday, and the low figure for their division was 572.
Jim Sparks with a strike in the first frame. He will now be up on the left lane. And Dave, let's see what this looks like.
Yeah, he's picking up right where he left off. Playing right down about the second arrow, burying the ball in the pocket, little or no deflection, each pin doing their job. Jim appears to be pretty comfortable right now, Fred.
49-year-old Butcher at Schlachter Meats. Boy, butchered him that time. They're all down.
He certainly did. The trip 4 off the wall. What all the better bowlers love to see. When you hit just a hair high into the pocket, you're going to see the head pin come off the wall, wedge itself in between the 4 and the 7, and knock them both down.
Back to live action. Wrong side strike for Bill Heflin.
Bill Heflin, using that many years of experience to capitalize on a mistake. Bill, I can't say enough nice things about Bill. He's a gentleman. He's a lot of fun to bowl with. Despite a lot of physical problems that Bill has had down through the years, he's still out there trying to compete. He's got a lot of heart. A lot of heart.
Trying. I'd say 8.02 is a pretty good way of doing it. 3 strikes in a row for Bill Heflin.
Nice way to start the match. Nice way to start the match. As a matter of fact, we're going to see Bill run this one out just a little bit. He's going to like it, run off to the side as the pins just do everything they can to look for something else to knock down.
Jim Sparks staying right with him.
I've got a barn burner started here, Fred. This is the kind of competition that we wait to see. Two bowlers lined up, going at each other, hammer and tong. Let's see if we can maybe give away one of those TV sets today.
It'd be nice.
I know I'd like to hit one of those.
Roll of 300 and we'll give you one.
Well, all right. Number 4.
4 in a row for Jim Sparks. His opponent, Bill Heflin, working on 3 as we take a look at the strike by Jim Sparks.
He is lined up. He knows where he has to throw the ball to create the area and strike. Perfectly placed in the pocket. Again, every pin doing its job. Bill Heflin, right lane, needs this strike to stay with him.
Too light that time. He left the bucket.
Again, it looks like he just maybe wanted to trust the ball a little bit too much. Swung it out, didn't give it quite the good finger roll that Bill's known for. Not an easy spare here, Fred. Very choppable, as you know from yesterday.
Yeah, I did find that out on more than one occasion.
Covered it.
Spare for Bill Heflin. You know, we talked about qualifying. We invite everybody to come out to Lasanaville Lanes this afternoon to finish up the last day of qualifying for next week's show, which will be at Lasanaville Lanes.
Had a lot of fun. Bill going across lane will split the pins. Each pin, again, doing their job. The ball taking out 2. the other 2 pins, taking out what's left. Bill on the left lane. Let's see if he can get back on the strike target.
Oh, man.
Bad break. Very, very bad break. The light hit where the bowler normally looks for the pins to roll around, knock a few things down. An incredibly bad break. The 7, the 10 split on a very light mixing shot. As you see there, just nothing around the 7-10. Bill should take 1 pin. Going after the 10. Oh, he was shooting for it. He was shooting for it.
And he did get one of those. And a 103 now in the 5th frame for Bill Heflin. And now working on 4 strikes is Jim Sparks.
Jim Sparks appears to be very, very comfortable at this point. Buried another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 in a row now for Jim Sparks. You know, he hasn't bowled in tournament action for, what, 8 years? Had a back injury?
He had a back injury, Fred, and he laid off of the game for quite a while. But Jim, as you see going here, the style again, not textbook, but it surely is effective as a 4-pin falls out. You don't have to be a classic bowler to be a good bowler.
Ooh. He left 3.
Again, a difficult combination to make. Very capable bowler that Jim is. He will try to fit the ball up just to the right of the 2-pin. The 2-5 being hit with the ball, and the 2-pin should careen over and get the 4. Yesterday, going into the clubhouse today, our leaders, Terry Ciccone with a 7.59. Randy Smith, 7.44, teammate of mine on Thursday night, Big Randy. And Tom Cushman with a 7.30. Loaded cash was 6.30 as of this morning.
I wasn't anywhere near that. Here's the spare by Jim Sparks.
Yeah, you were a little under that, Fred. Well, it just takes a little practice. Everybody's got to get out and practice, Fred, and it's... Bill throws a few practice games every week to be able to create that type of pin action. In the 5th frame, we're looking at 103, Bill Heflin, 137, Jim Sparks. We have a 30-some pin differential here, but Hef can cut that to 20 with this strike. Strikes is where you pick up your pins, Fred, and he needs one right now. He likes it.
They're all down.
He likes it. We was talking about Bill Heflin having a lot of heart. He's had heart problems, Fred, and you might want to expound on that just a little bit. He's been a super, super competitor down through the years, but he's had some surgery.
He had triple bypass surgery in 1977. What a comeback he's made.
Excellent.
Jim Sparks, with the exception of that 6th frame, he has only thrown 1 ball at a time.
That's right. We're going to see Jim execute again. He's lined up. He knows where he wants to throw. He likes it. He likes it.
He pulls those strings, doesn't he?
He does. He does. Bowlers get into the game, Fred. We're out there. We're trying to compete. That's a little wide. Matter of fact, it's a lot wide.
At least it was on a strike for Jim Sparks' sake.
Yeah, Jim was really, really in a hurry. I don't know why he rushed that much. It's very obvious. He runs to the foul line, and if you do not arrive at the foul line with the bowling ball, you cannot get it to the target that you want to hit. Covering the spare.
Jim Sparks in the 8th frame with a spare. Has a 177 in the 7th, and now working on a double is Bill Heflin.
Amen. I'd like to get everybody out to Los Angeles this afternoon. We've got some spots left in the qualifier. Anyone can make the show, and it sure is a lot of fun trying. Excellent shot.
3 in a row for Bill Heflin.
Bill.
Believe me, if I can go out there, anybody can.
Bill will need this strike. Let's watch his reaction a little bit. He likes it. The ball entering the pins, doing their job. A little late on the 7-9, but still a strike. A triple, cutting the deficit one more time. This ball here will get him in the match. Excellent.
4 in a row for Bill Heflin.
And he wanted that one, Fred. He was down on his knees that time.
We have another dogfight on our hands.
What a competitor, Bill Heflin. What a competitor. Throws this ball excellently. Beautiful. 10th frame game again.
Three-step approach by Jim Sparks. Right on the money. Knocked them all down.
Looking at a 4-pin game at this point. 4-pin deficit, possibly. Jim Sparks, 10th frame, left lane. The only lane that's been giving him a little bit of trouble in this match. He has to finish. Let's see if he conquers it with this shot.
He got them all on the wrong side.
Very, very good break for Fred. For Jim, Fred.
He is on today.
Yes, he is. He's, again, very fast to the line, pulls the ball, goes Brooklyn, but carries the strike. Very, very important strike. Now that will force Bill Heflin to get the first two in the 10th frame.
Jim Sparks
could have closed him out. Could have closed him out with that shot. However, Bill Heflin, the fate is in his hands at this point.
But any way you look at it, Jim Sparks with a good game and a good effort all around today.
Excellent. Really, really an excellent effort. Finishing with a 245.
245. All the bowlers today in today's group seem to be, good friends and all getting along well, too. Really a sense of camaraderie there.
The bowling community in general is that way, Fred. We all come out. We have a good time. Now, when we're on the lanes, we're competing, maybe not fiercely, but intensely against one another. Bill Heflin has to have this strike. He did not like it. He knew he threw a bad shot. The minute it left his hand, he was not pleased. Getting the ball started a little late into the swing. He knows it's going to go through the nose. Jim Sparks will be a winner. Despite the fact that he chopped a spare, the game was over. Incredible game on both parts.
So Jim Sparks wins his second in a row. He comes up with a 245 to beat Bill Heflin with a 218. So now Jim Sparks will have a shot at being our BPA King of Bowling. He will meet John Gant. So grab a cold Huda pole. We've got a championship game coming up next.